Hello, it is March 5th, 2025. I just posted a video before this one. Very interesting conversation. I agree 100% pretty much, but there's a few details I'd like to share with you that you may not be hearing out there in the media, news, whatever you want to call it. Being from Russia, from Soviet Union actually, having lived in Israel and other places, other countries, spoken the language, not visited, I lived there. I have experienced the culture, pretty much grew up in different places. Zelensky, after that meeting, the reason he cannot sign a peace agreement, the reason he does not want peace, is because he would be done, as in dead or put away, jailed, who knows. See, the people behind him are the ones that are pushing his buttons. He's a figurehead, just like Obama was, just like Biden, Kamala. These people are not leaders. They are figureheads, empty suits. See, when they keep talking about this new deal for heavy metals and minerals that Trump supposedly is going to get for us to pay us back. The fact that Britain had a secret deal for all this money, for all these things, that's interesting. That's news. We'll see how that plays out. But let me explain something to you. When this coup happened, that CIA, MI6, globalists, whatever you want to call it, when they created that coup in Ukraine, the government that came in that ousted a duly elected president is illegitimate from the get-go. And they are evil. They're Nazis. Literally. You may not believe me, or you think that that's just stupid, that's crazy, that's what you heard from Fox News and everybody else. Oh, come on. Putin's declared purpose in going into Ukraine is denazify and demilitarize Ukraine. Cannot be trusted. This government, this Ukraine, cannot be trusted with anything, and they have proven this over and over again. Putin tried to deal with them since 2014 in many, many ways. There was 2 agreements signed, co-signed by France, Germany. United States wasn't part of the was part of the debate, but it wasn't a guarantor on the agreement. Since then, Merkel publicly announced that agreement was for nothing. It was simply to give Ukraine time to build up their military for this upcoming fight. Okay, so after this coup was created, and after this government, unbelievably, a proud Nazi government was put in, the Crimea, Lugansk, and Donetsk, which are the closest to Russia, they are Russian. They said, no, we are not going with this government. So this newly elected government sent military to fight Lugansk and Donetsk. Crimea wasn't a fight. Crimea was done. Lugansk and Donetsk are Russian. They're majority Russian people. Yes, there was some people that considered themselves Ukrainian. Yes, some of them left because of whatever reasons. They didn't like the Russians. They didn't want to be. They wanted to be with this new government. Whatever. They left. The people that stayed in Lugansk and Donetsk fought for 8 years before 2014. 8 years of artillery and bombs being dropped on them by planes. There's plenty of video of horrible things that were happening. According to some estimates, 15,000 people were killed in this conflict. Now, this mineral deal is interesting because that is where the minerals are, Lugansk and Donetsk. And now that Russia has finally gone in, and they were begging Russia to come in and to help them. Putin wouldn't do it. He was negotiating for 8 years while these people were getting killed. He sat on the military sat on the border of Ukraine for months, building up, talking, trying to say, hey, this is a no-go. We are not going to deal with this. This is a red line. You are not going to cross. They ignored it. Who's they? Not Zelensky and the people behind him. All the people that are globalists, CIA, MI6, whatever you want to call them. They just wanted the money. People like Lindsey Graham, he openly says this is all about money. They don't care how many people got killed, how many kids got killed, how many women were raped or slaughtered. They don't give a shit about it. It's all about money for them, okay? Now, for a long time, I've been thinking about this. First of all, there's no way that Lugansk and Donetsk, any part of that territory that was taken, is going back to Ukraine. The reason being is these people always wanted to be with Russia since this happened. They now are liberated. They have now voted, had referendums, voted. No freaking way are they going back to Ukraine. Not going to happen. Putin will never let that happen. He cannot. You know, when this war started, I was pretty much on the same page as everybody else, even though I was from there. You know, you listen to propaganda, this is the sauce we're all swimming in. And I didn't like Putin at the time. I thought that he was evil, he was this and that. I didn't hate him, I shouldn't say that, but I felt that he was wrong. Right at the beginning of the war, second or third day, fourth day, I don't remember, all of a sudden I hear that Babi Yar was destroyed by Russia. And that just threw up a red flag right then and there. Babi Yar, if you don't know, was an infamous place during World War II. In the wintertime, Nazis dug trenches and marched out thousands of women, children, literally, old people, whoever, and slaughtered 70 or 80,000, I don't remember the exact number, shot them naked, made them naked, stand by those ravines, and shot them, and did whatever else they did, 70, 80,000 in a matter of 2-3 days. This, any Russian, any Ukrainian that's ever been born, I don't know about the new generation, but the generation that I grew up with, everybody knows that name. It is one of the ugliest parts of World War II. Concentration camps? Yes, terrible, horrible. This was a slaughter of historical proportions, okay? Now, for me, the idea that Russia would do this is a place in the middle of nowhere. There's memorials there. There's no military there. There's no cities there. There's no village there. It's a grave, an old graveyard. Not even a graveyard. There's nothing there. They put up some memorabilia, some memory there. The idea that Russia would do this for no particular reason is absolutely insane. Now, you know who did do the shooting at Babi Yar? Nazis. You know what kind of Nazis? Ukrainian Nazis. Bandera, Shukhevich, all these bastards that did it. Even the Nazis could not believe at their brutality. They did not consider them human. They considered them animals. There's plenty of documents of their journals, what they say these people were capable of doing, okay? Let's forget about that Ukraine and war and Zelensky for a little while. I've been thinking for a long time, how is it possible that such intelligent people, they have power, they have, money, why would they print so many dollars and basically try to destroy our economy? Why would Europe side with Ukraine knowing that pipeline was destroyed and buy gas and who knows what from anywhere else at twice or three times the price, because Russia was supplying the energy to Europe. How does this make sense? Why would they destroy their own world? It's really very, very freaking simple. In one of the videos I posted earlier, and I only started this channel about a week ago, there's George Soros. But George Soros is not alone. I mean, there's money behind him. There's people behind him that are doing this for a reason. And the biggest reason that George Soros was doing what he does, he's a banker, is he went into whatever country by media, by whatever means, created a chaos there within the country to break it down. And somehow when the money of that country became a zero, became a nothing, it was a new government, a big turmoil, he was able to come out somehow. I'm not a financier, I don't know how, but that's how he made his money. He destroyed the country and then he made bunches of money. He went into Soviet Union republics and people with him, whoever was behind him, and did the same thing. They're still trying to do it in parts of Russian republics. They look at that video that I posted earlier, a week ago. So these globalists want power and they want money. There's just one more thing that they want. They want global domination. They want to be able to rule as kings or gods, whatever. They don't think they have any moral clause, okay? So in order for them to do that, they're going to break whatever finances we have. They will install cryptocurrency, digital currency, God knows. Who cares? That much I can understand, that much I've seen coming for decades. But there's one other thing that they want, which I also saw for decades. They want global domination. In order to dominate the world, they need to depopulate at least half of the world. Maybe more, maybe less. They don't really give a shit. They got their bunkers, they think they're going to survive, they think they're going to come out on top. But the fact that they want to destroy the world is evident. It's plain to see. You can see what Britain is saying. You can see what these European countries are saying. They're not saying boo about this is wrong, there are Nazis there, although they all know. Go to YouTube, even on YouTube, although they got rid of so many videos and so much information. Go to YouTube and search for Nazis in Ukraine. You will still find videos dating back 10, 15 years from BBC, from Time Magazine, and other sources. It's there. You'll see it. They want a controllable population to rule over. You hear me? This is scary shit. And like I said, they think they may have it in control. They're being controlled. You know who's controlling them? I believe it's the devil. The devil is controlling them. They don't know it, but that's what it is. Say what you want about the devil. He is not lazy. God bless you. I love you. Pray for Trump. I believe he's a true patriot and he wants to bring back America. Putin, he cares and loves his country that he was born in, loves his people. He wants to bring back United States. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want war. He just wants to do business and grow. Just like Trump. May God protect both of them. I love and thank you for all things. Make some comments, ask questions. God bless.